captions. All right, so here we go. We're ready to start the chapter 1 or chapter 2, whatever it is. I can't remember what's what. Assignment manager. And I'm going to the test. And I'm going to preview chapter 3. And here we go. Reminder, do not leave the test. Maximize the test. Do not click on anything outside the test, meaning this bar down here to go try to find out how to do a problem, because then you'll be locked out. And it will send me a message. And that message basically says, student left the test. You're going to send me an email that says the computer locked down, and that's just bull. Because when the computer locks down, I get a different message. So just tell me to read. Just first time, I will give you access. Second time, 10 points deducted off your test. Third time, no test. All right, so this is a FOIL problem. Let's take our (8 plus 2i) times 3 minus 5i. And FOIL first is 24. Outside, I have to say outside because some people don't know what outer means. So I have to say outside. 8 times -5 is -40i. Inside is plus 6i. And last, -10i squared. And I'm going to highlight that I squared. And somebody tell me why I'm highlighting I squared.
Because I squared.
Because you can make.
Because it turns into what, somebody? What does I squared turn into?
-1.
Good job. 24. Minus 40 plus 6 is -34. Somebody help me out there. Minus 10, and take my handy dandy pink marker. And that's going to be -1. (24) minus 34i plus 10. 24 plus 10 is 34 minus 34i, or 34 times 1 minus I. So I'm going to type it in, 34 minus 34i. Good job. Solved by completing the square. Golly, I didn't know completing the square was going to be on the test. 2x squared plus 7x plus blank is equal to 1 plus blank. What do they want? They want the x-intercepts. When it says the solution or solution set, that means they want the x-intercept. So we're not going to worry about the vertex here. So we're just going to find the x-intercept. So it's going to be a shorter problem. Okay? So factor out 2. Gotta get my highlighter, sorry.
We can't see what you're.
No, I'm trying to, there. Okay. So I factored out 2 I was mashing the button while you were saying that. I couldn't get it to work. It's a conspiracy.
I just want to make sure you knew.
Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you. It's communication. You're going to have a nice office one day and a nice relationship because you're communicating. That's a good thing. These carrot salad water people, weaned on a pickle people, they're going to end up in a closet office that's been made for them in a closet because they don't communicate. All right, so I'm going to take my 7/2, and I'm going to divide by 2/1 and square it, because I always take b divided by 2 and square it. And that's going to be 7/2 multiplied by 1/2, which is 7/4 multiplied by itself is 49/16. Take my blue pen. Oh, that's those people that say that I have a free weekend at a hotel. Go jump in the lake. Nothing is free. Although some people try to think they're. Shut up, Hubert. Shut up. Just keep going. 2/1. That 2 will go into that 16 8 times. 49/8. I'm going to change this into 56/8. I'm sorry. I'm going to change this into 8/8. Okay. So 8/8 plus 49/8 is what? 57/8. Somebody check my math.
That's correct.
And now we're just going to do shortcut. Let me take my handy dandy green pen. Where is he? There he is. I gotta get some more neon colors. Take that's shortcut number 1 because of that plus. So that's going to be x plus 7/4 quantity squared with that 2 out front is equal to 57/8. And we're going to ignore the vertex right now because we don't need it. So now we're just going to solve. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. Which means I'm going to multiply this side by 1/2. And x plus 7/4 quantity squared is equal to 57/16. Take the square root of both sides. And that's going to be x plus 7/4 equals positive or negative 57/4. And I'm going to put it in terms that they want with the radical. And that's going to be x is equal to 7 plus or minus the square root of 57/4. So let me type it in and we'll hit the, hold on a minute, make sure somebody's not trying to get in the class. Hold on. I see a chat. No, I guess not. Oh, Mr. Ramey. All you need is your social security number, and they'll give you anything you want. That's right, Mr. Ramey. Everything is free. Free education, free college, free everything. Everything's free. Y'all know what would happen to colleges if we went to an all-free tuition college across the United States? People would take college like they take elementary school through, they take it as a joke.
Yeah, it wouldn't be worth anything.
It wouldn't be worth the paper it's written on. Oh, we do offer 3 college. It's called the United States Military. Go into it. They'll pay for your college. Paid for mine. All right. So I'm gonna type in 7. I'm gonna use fraction bar. 7 plus or minus square root of 57 over 4. Let's see if because I don't like them having to type in all these. That's a short and simple answer.
Isn't it -7?
Oh, is it? Yeah, it is. Thank you. Thank you very much. And check answer. Yep, they do take the short answer, so you don't have to write it all out. So they will take the short answer. Next.
I have a question.
Yes, got a question?
I assume not, but are you allowed to have notes on the tests, like your own
Yeah,
notes?
you can use whatever you want, yes.
You
I'd
can't-
rather you do that than try to go outside the test and go to a website, because then it's going to lock you down, and then you're going to have to, on the next try, you're going to lose 10 points.
Right.
So that's what the notes are used for.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank
I
you.
would much rather you use your notes than try to go outside.
Yeah.
What should a student do if they leave the class for a while? Communicate. Okay, this is the conjugate. I didn't cover this very much because we don't use it very much, but I'll go ahead and show you what to conjugate the denominator. So 4 plus 2i over 4 minus 2i. Whenever you have a radical in the denominator, you're going to use the conjugate. Okay? The conjugate is always the opposite operation. Opposite operation. So somebody tell me, and you're gonna zero in. You don't care about the numerator. You do not want a radical in the what? Denominator. So you're going to use the conjugate of 4 minus 2i, which is what? What's the conjugate of 4 minus 2i?
4 plus 2i.
And if you do it on the bottom, you got to do it on the top. Oh my goodness, that gives us shortcut number 3 on the bottom. And FOIL, or shortcut number 1 on the top. So if you really want to get down with it, it is 4 plus 2i quantity squared on the top over 4 squared minus 2i squared on the bottom. And now I want you to do your algebra. You're going to have a trinomial up here with, well, that 2i is going to turn into a negative number. So you're going to have 2 terms up here, and then you're going to have a number down here. So finish it out. I set it up for you. Now you're just going to finish it out. So take a minute and do the algebra and finish it out. I don't feel like I have the whole class here today. Is everybody videoing? Got 18 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only got 16 videos. And I'm counting Miss Ogawa because Okay. Johnson, are you in the dark? All I see is a black screen. I don't understand these people that sit in the dark. And you're not the only one, Miss Johnson. I got students. They'll just show up. And they're just in the dark. I'm like, 4 heads and darkness. All I get is 4 heads and darkness. Sounds like a song. Nowadays, it sounds like a country song because their country sucks. 4 heads and darkness. Sweet tea. I am a country music fan, but I am a country music fan of real country music, not this crap they play now. Everything's got to have sweet tea in it.
I like country. I like Johnny Cash.
Yeah, that's you get in diehard country there. Boy named Sue. Okay, so that's going to give us 16 plus 16i plus 4i squared. So make sure I got that 16 right. 4 times 2 times 2 should be 16. And I'm going to highlight that I squared because you cannot ignore this I squared. You have to deal with that I squared there. Over 16 minus 2i squared. That's going to be a 4, sorry. And I got to highlight that I squared. So I'm going to rewrite everything. Put a baby step in here for you. 16 plus 16i plus 4 times -1 over 16 minus 4 times -1. And that's going to give us 16 plus 16i minus 4 over 16 plus 4. 16 minus 4 is 12. And we can simplify this because it's a fraction. I think we can do 2, 4, 3 plus 4i over 5. That should be your answer. Let's check it and see. I'll leave that up a couple more seconds for the 2 people that's going to watch the video before they take the test. That's what gets me. I still get people failing these tests, and I go over the test, and people don't watch the videos. Blows my mind. And then they tell me at the end of the semester, man, it's just not my thing. Okay. Whatever. I get 3, and you could put a positive negative. I'm going to put a positive negative just to make sure they're happy. Where's positive and negative? I don't see it. Where the heck? Okay, I guess they don't want it. Usually they put a positive or negative down there, but it ain't here. It's a conspiracy. Damn Russians. 3 plus 4i over 5. Look there, I got it right. So anything else is wrong. Next. If you look at your overall grade one day and it has decreased, a 0 has been put in for a missing assignment. Okay, I want you to graph the following. Now you can do this on your graphing calculator or you can do it by completing the square. I don't care. So there it is. I'm going to do it for time purposes. I'm going to do it on the graphing calculator. But somebody tell me, what is the y-intercept? That means I want somebody to say something.
Negative 139.
Okay. And then tell me, which way is it opening down? Concave up or concave down? Well, I just
Down.
So I'm going to take my handy dandy whiteboard. Somebody tell me, by law of deduction, which one is it not? Not that one. Not that one. So you got a problem here because both of these you can't see the negative 139. So you're going to have to use a graphing calculator to find out which side it's on. So take your handy dandy calculator and hit y is equal. And you're going to type in negative, use the negative right down here, 4x squared plus 48x minus 139. And graph, and I don't like something. Hold on, quit. Y is equal. Plus 48x minus 139. What is it not like? Let me see if my stat plot's on. Turn it off. Now graph. There we go. Let me do a zoom 0. Zoom 6. And we know it's on the right side. So now we go back. And which one is on the right side? D is in delta. Oh, the vertex. I didn't know we needed the vertex. Okay. So let's go back to the handy dandy calculator and do second trace. And in this case, it's called the maximum because it's concave down. And I'm going to put a, where is my cursor? I'm trying to find my cursor. There it is. All right, there's my left bound. My right bound, one went 2 over. Maybe it'll pick it up. No, let me do it again. Second trace, maximum, left bound, right over here. Right bound is right over here. Six and 5, is that what y'all got? Give me a thumbs up. Good job. Parentheses, 6, 5. And we said it's delta. We got it right. So you didn't even have to do complete the square. Next. Although it's covered, cell phone. I need to change that to Teams. But why does Hubert not even reply to emails when you ask for extra credit at the end of the semester? 1, by the end of the semester, I will give you time to make up any assignments, but I won't announce it. I'll just show it to you. 2, I give you questions like this on the test. So you get 14 bonus questions on each test. And I drop the lowest 2 grades on each unit test. So I do not give you anything, and I will not reply to an email when you send it to me or Teams message asking for extra credit. The only one that equals what? What's the only one? What's 30, 30, 30? Doesn't equal what?
Doesn't equal 100.
Got to equal 100. And that's that one. All right, for the following quadratic function, use the vertex formula to find the coordinates of the vertex. Now, I would use complete the square here, but somebody tell me which one it's not. I'm going to use my deduction here. Which one is it not?
C or D?
It's not C, and it's not D. Good job. So we just got to use, I'm going to use complete the square because all they want is the vertex. So that's not a big deal with complete the square. So here we go. Turn this off. Oh me, where am I? There I am. Okay. Turn this on. Well, I got to copy down the question first. All right, y is equal to negative x squared plus 18x minus 72. And I'm going to do negative x squared plus 18x plus blank is equal to 72 plus blank. Negative 1 x squared minus 18x plus blank is equal to 72 plus negative 1 times blank. And yes, I'm going to get my highlighter. And since I factored this out over here, I've got to add it right there. Half 18. 18 divided by 2. 9 squared is 81. And that's going to give us negative x squared, or x minus 9, quantity squared, is equal to, what's 72 minus 81? 9? Negative 9? Somebody help me out. Vertex is 9, 9.
Would you want us to use like write it out on these types of problems, or can we use the calculator on the test?
You can use the calculator, or if it asks you to use, let me just put it to you this way. If you want to question a question, and the question says use completing the square, and you don't show me any work, if you're challenging a question, then I'm not going to look at it, because if you don't have the work, I'm not going to look at it. So if you choose to use the calculator, then you're pretty much on your own as far as challenging a question. Everybody see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the more organized your work is, and the more work that you keep in your notebook, the more I can look at a question.
Right. I got you.
Okay, so that's 9 and 9. So which one is 9 and 9? B?
Yep.
And parentheses 9, 9. As you can see, I'm not pulling any punches. These are the questions I told you that would be on the test. Next. The only one that's got United States in it, and it's on the information sheet. 3 people got that wrong in my other classes. I'm not going to say which class. 3 people got this wrong. Solve by completing the square. Now they want the solution set, so that means they want the x-intercepts. Solution set means x-intercepts. 2x squared minus 5x minus 17 is equal to 0. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Don't worry about the vertex. Just go straight through. Find the x-intercepts. Do it. 2 minutes. Put it on the clock. If you can't do it, then that means you're a failure. Mr. Vogt. Oh, I'm sorry. Is he listening? I don't even see him. He left. No, he's not. No, God, he's still here.
Hey, sorry, Daniel Bryan, AEW champ coming soon.
I bet you got you an AEW belt on in your bedroom, don't you?
Oh man, I wish. I need to get one.
All right, 2 minutes. There you go. I'm starting 2 minutes now. All right, we got 19 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I only got 14 videos. What's up with that? And Miss Ogawa, it still shows you as a video, but your camera's not working. So I don't know how it does that. Evidently, the camera's working because Teams is picking it up as a camera, but it's just not showing your face.
I don't know why mine isn't working. If I turn it on, it's just a black screen. So I don't know.
Well, that's like Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson is black screen. So
I'll
I don't know what's up with Miss Johnson. So.
After my class, I'll try to fix it.
It's just nice to see all your smiling faces on Monday morning.
My face on Monday morning usually isn't smiling. I have cheer practice at 6 a.m. So.
Oh my gosh. Who do you cheer for?
Seneca High School.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're Seneca. The Bearcats, or don't they call you the Bearcat cheer cats?
We're the Bobcats.
I thought they called the cheerleading squad the cheer cats or something.
I don't know. Our coach does, but I think it's weird.
Coach Williams.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's one of
He and
our
I
coaches.
went to school together. We played football together.
Oh, never mind. That's a different person then.
Why you say? Well, I think he's coaching up there, Coach Williams.
Coach Williams. Coaching football?
Yeah.
He might be. We've got an assistant coach for cheer, and she's a lady, so I didn't figure she played football. That's who I thought you were talking about, and I thought, how does he know her?
Yeah, I'm talking about a football coach.
Okay. Yeah, that name sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Yeah, he was a year behind me, but he played football. We played football together. All right. So here we go. So that's going to be 2x squared minus 5x plus blank is equal to 17 plus blank. And a lot of people saying, Hubert, why are you going over the complete the squares? We've been going over it all the last 2-3 weeks. Yeah, but I'm still going over it because most of you are finding out what happens when you keep doing so much completing the square. It gets what? It's easier and easier. Oh my gosh. That means hard work and exercise, and exercise and hard work and doing it over and over and over. That actually what makes it easier? 2x squared minus 5 halves x plus blank is equal to 17 plus 2 times blank. Now I'm going to put a baby step in here because I know that y'all hate fractions. 5 over 2 divided by 2 over 1 and square it. 5 over 2 multiplied by 1/2 and square it. 5 over 4 squared is 25 over 16. And take our blue pen and let's figure out the right side because we've got to cancel that 2 with that 8. So let's change this. Oh my Lord. 8 times 7 is 56. 8 and 5 is what, 13, 136? Somebody help me out. 136 over 8? Is it 136?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
mirror.
at least that's what I got.
So that means 136 plus 25 is 161. Somebody check my math. Somebody
That's
check
not what
136 plus 25. Is it 161? Okay, I'll check it myself.
That's what I got.
That's not
what I got.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm not going to worry about the vertex because they don't want the vertex. I think they want the x-intercepts. So multiply by 2, that's going to turn that into a 16. Take the square root of both sides. And that's going to be x minus 5/4 is equal to the square root of 161 over 4 plus 5 over 4. So I get 5 plus square root of 161. 5 plus square root of 161 over 4. I skipped a couple of steps there just to kind of get it on one piece of paper. So let's see what they want. I'm not typing two different ones, so they can just jump in a lake. I'm going to type in 5 plus or minus square root of 161 over 4. Now, if they want two separate ones, more power to them. And that's 100%. Next. Okay, you get 0, zilch, when you don't turn in an assignment. Does Hubert replace your lowest grade with the final exam? No way, no how. What is Hubert's email address? The only one that makes sense. The ball is dropped from a cliff that is 320 feet high. The distance in feet is given by this. Okay, this is not difficult at all. I'm going to draw a picture though. Okay, 320 feet high is given by the formula S is equal to 16t squared. S is equal to 16t squared. Okay. There we go. I'm a little bit confused because the formula should say 16t squared plus 320 because the y-intercept is 320. I don't understand why the formula don't have that in it, but I'm not going to argue. They want to know this x-intercept right here. This isn't. I'm just going to figure. I'm going to plug in 0 for S. I don't know. Something's not right with this question. Let me go back and read it. A ball is dropped from a cliff that is 320 feet high. The distance in feet that it falls in t seconds is given by the formula. How many seconds to the tenth will it take for the ball to hit the ground? Well, that means that, okay, 320 feet. Okay, that's it. So 320 feet, because it has to go 320 feet down for it to hit the ground. Divide by 16, divide by 16, t squared is equal to, okay, that was interesting. Okay, 16 will go in there, what, 20 times? See, 20 times 16 is 32. T is equal to the square root of 20. You can disregard the negative because the negative would be over here. All right, that's the negative. We don't need that. So you can disregard the negative. So positive 20, we know 25 is, let's see, square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 20 is, or 25 is 5. 4.5 is in the middle. So 16 to 25 is 9. Half of 9 is 5. So that'd be 21. Square root of 21. I'm going to say 4.4. Did somebody do that on the calculator for me?
It's 4.47.
4.47.
So that'd be 4.5, yeah.
Okay. So 4.5 should be your answer. 4.5 seconds. Charlie. Next. Find the product and write the result in standard form. Just going to use algebra here. I times 8 plus 5i times 8 minus 5i. Well, there's shortcut number 3. A plus b times a minus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. So a plus b times a minus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. So I is equal to 8 squared minus 5i squared, using shortcut number 3. So that's going to be I times 64 minus 25i squared. And yes, I'm going to take my highlighter. Ooh, we are out of time. And there is -1. So -1 times 25, we'll stop after this, minus 64. So that's going to be 64 plus 25, which is what? 89. Y'all check my math. Let's see what they got for choices. Okay, 89i. And that is correct. So we did 17 problems out of 34. We did half the test, and I had to explain everything. So let's see how we did. We got half the test right, so we got a 50. So we're doing good. All right, that's the test. Let me go to the roll and call the roll. And I know some people probably had to leave. Okay, Dong, Blackwell. Okay, Dong and Blackwell. So just hold on a minute, and I'm going to shut down that and shut down the recording.